It's giving dramatics. Like, it's giving dramatics. First and foremost, I guess special shout out to Miss Kanaya from the Zeus Network. Uh, yeah, from the Zeus Network. A few days ago, I saw her open verse challenge, and a lot of y'all know American Heritage Society. You know, I'm an independent artist at the moment. So I saw it a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do something to this, or whatever the case may be. So then I like saved it, and then I'll get back to it. But the whole thing was like me being in the mood to write music. Now, the previous channel messages I was telling y'all, I'm like, this summer, like, I, because I do everything in advance, I'll be playing it in advance. So I was like, this summer I'm not making no music. I made the music for the summer. It's one song per each month, bitch, to be promoted. I didn't promo the previous song. If I want to promo it, I'll promo it another time. And basically, I I didn't realize, like, so my spirit team, like God, my archangels, my ancestors, everything like that. I didn't realize they were upset that I didn't promo my previous song, because I'm very focused on the next song that I'm gonna promo, but not that focused because I didn't even start the choreography, bitch. So I've been chilling because it's like ever since my birthday a few months ago, it's like there's been this projection energy, like I don't want you to have, and I don't want you to do this and the third. And I don't usually cave into, like, no pun intended, to that type of scenario. But I just got to a point, like, I couldn't even, like, that whole projection from a whole year ago. I don't want you to upload any content. Nah, nah, nah. I was over it. I was tired. I was like, not tired, but I was just like annoyed. I was like, I did everything I did just to not do too much, and then I'm not doing too much, and you still, whomever was still projecting on me to do less. Oh, I said, man, fuck off, bitch. I'm like, matter of fact, how about I just do what I want to do outside of what the fuck you didn't want me to do? And then my spirit team got freaking mad, bitch. Got so mad because it's like, bitch, this your destiny and calling. But I'm like, this motherfucker, like, whoever is projected was trying to make it so motherfucking difficult. I'm not even doing too much. So they're like, nah, like, we want you to promo that previous song you said you was gonna do. We want you to start doing this, that, and third. We're gonna give you a few days. So in my mind, I'm thinking about, I'm like, cause my spirit team was like, how are you going to? They were like, we got something for you. You got something for you. I'm like, I'm hearing them, but I'm not really thinking nothing of it because they always, like, God always does me good, you know. So like, my spirit team was like, we need you to get back on top of everything, but we're gonna give you a few days to rest, rejuvenate, wherever you want to do. So I've been, yo, I am miss, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm not perfect, all right? Human beings are not perfect. Let me tell you what I haven't been doing. If you think I'm so fucking perfect, I've missed so far 2 gym days. I've been eating more food than making it. I've been ordering more food than making it. And yeah, that's basically it. And to me, like, I'm so, like, I like to write my notes, be on schedule with certain shit, and do things a certain type of way. So like, that projection of me not uploading content when I wanted to upload the content, and then I have more content to upload because, like, I've been telling y'all for previous channel messages, I got books and books and books worth of channel messages since 2023, bitch, when I started American Heritage Society, that I couldn't even get through because of the other segments I had to create on this platform. So it's like every time I'm like, all right, this is the time we're gonna add more content. We're gonna give these people different variations of stuff that they might enjoy and like or need to know. It's just projection like, no, don't do it. No, don't upload. And it's not like, no, don't upload and I don't upload. It's like I'll be trying to upload and I have to get new equipment. It's like every time I'm about to do something, it's just like this negative ass energy, and I don't give a fuck. So, with all that being said, so like I said all this to say, I told y'all Miss Kanaya from Zeus Network. She had an open verse challenge. I really didn't care for the money or whatever the case may be, but like you can give me the money if you want. So it was like, so anyway, she had like an open verse challenge wherever the case would be. You know, I'm an independent artist. American Heritage Society playlists are usually curated out of remixes. So I'm just like, let me do the remix. My spirit team like, bitch, you didn't promo your own song that you remixed last month, and you gonna do somebody else's remix? So they was like, we got something for you. I'm like, they like right. I saved it a couple days ago, and it kept coming up on my For You page. So when it came up on my For You page the second time, my spirit team was like, right to the song, right to the song, right to the song. I'm like, the same way I was feeling the first time I seen it. The first time I seen this song, I'm like, I want to write something right now. They're like, I think I'm hungry. I'm about to go grab something to eat. So that's the second time it came on my For You page. They're like, write the song, write the song. I'm like, they're like, no, write to the song. I'm like, all right. So I write to the song. Um, I keep a lot of So I have since the year and prior to the year 2019. I keep a whole bunch of freestyles on my phone, and whenever I want to do a project and I can have a brain fart, I go back to them freestyles and I just pick one and just rewrite it based on what I already got. So so for this verse, I'm like I need to write something because I have to reach a certain demographic. Sometimes like when you're really into lyricism, you just be like, sometimes people don't be caring for lyricism sometimes. Like you have to appeal to your demographic. So I'm just like, all right, this demographic, I'm gonna have to dumb it down a little bit. So I went back to oh yeah, I'm gonna choose these notes. Not this one, but like in my in regards to my freestyle folder. So I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna choose this notes. I'm like, so I start rapping along. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, this is too sophisticated. I need to let me just all right. I'm like, all right. So I had to revise the whole thing basically. And I didn't even use all of the freestyle. So I have another freestyle for another day. So I'm just like, I'm like, all right, all right. So half of the freestyle I revised from the freestyle I've already saved since prior to 2019. I get halfway through the freestyle, and then I I I did. So I was practicing the with the music basically for Miss Kanaya. I'm practicing what I already had, and it's on my phone. So I had to switch between apps to practice, and I had to memorize. So I'll go back to my notes. This shit talking about is no notes in my folder. Yes, the fuck it is. This is the energy I've been talking about. The previous message I tell you, oh, there's no storage on my phone. I'll be trying to upload content. They'd be like, there's no storage left on the phone, but I'll be having storage, or it'd be like, you need to make more space on your phone because you can't upload. I'd be like, what the actual fuck? Like, it'd be some dumbass shit, and then I gotta restart the phone, and sometimes it'll let me upload content, and then it'll be certain content. Like, when it's a really good piece of content, it won't let me upload that. If it's some foolishness, it'll let me upload that, and then tell me I can't upload the others. I'd be like, this projection shit got to stop. Whoever's behind this shit, you need your ass for it. No funny. No pun intended. Anywho's, oh, got that. So, doing some bottle work, y'all. Excuse me. So, it worked. It actually worked. So, my spirit team was showing me how to do some shit. I'm like, I need to remember this shit. So, let's see how this goes. Long story short, I didn't have the rest of the lyrics to rewrite from on my notes from the freestyle from previous 2019 to write the motherfucking song. And everything that I had rewrote was missing in action for however long because my phone wanted to do whatever it wanted to do because somebody was projecting on me. So I had to memorize everything I already wrote and rewrote. And whatever else was there that I didn't rewrite. So I had to pull out my handy dandy notebook. Not this one. Try to memorize what I wrote. In the middle of me trying to memorize what I wrote, I'm like, this would sound better. Then when I did that, I'm like, oh shit, I don't really remember what the fuck I wrote. Then I had to write a whole song. I was trying not to write a whole song. I was trying not to write a whole song because I was not in the mood to write a whole song. I felt like if I was gonna write a song, maybe it should be for me. But because it's a remix, that's why I went back to my notes. I'm like, all right, I'll take something out the arsenal, you know. But then I wasn't even given that option. Cause my whole notes had got cleared, but it was a lie. It was a lie, bitch. Like it's a lie. It's a false projection because I knew when I finished writing this song, my notes was gonna I just knew because this is what's been going on. I knew my notes was gonna reappear with all the stuff in my files, and I would have had a new song already, and that's what the fuck happened. Literally. So I wrote a whole new song. Now, Miss Kanaya's song is called "Ain't Got Time." A lot of people know my stage name is Jessica Time. So I thought I was really funny. And then if you listen to previous content about the Zeus Network and certain shows, you know certain shit that was going on. So like at first when I heard the song, I'm like, you trying to be funny. But obviously the women don't know me, you know what I'm saying? But you know what the fuck going on. So like and y'all know I don't want to be a part of Zeus Network in that way. I don't want to be like fighting and none of that shit. But like it's an opportunity. Like I can't overlook an opportunity. I'm just like the pun on my name is really really cutesy. I can do something with this. So like she's like I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I'm way too fine. Now I watch baddies. All right. I don't necessarily want to be active with the fist fighting on baddies. That's not what I'm coming here to do. But a part of me watching the show as a consumer, Kanaya is they're trying to make Kanaya the next what's it, Sapphire, without being Sapphire. They're trying to make they like that's the best way I could put it. That's the first thing that came to my mind because Miss Kanaya is taking notes, peeping the scene, understanding. Miss Kanaya is playing executive producer role, and nobody is peeping game. All right. What you say in the comment section? Hi, how are you doing? Hello. Hey. No, I'm not single. You said what's up, Black Mama? What's up, White Pappy? Now, Miss Kanaya, they want her like. I don't think they want her to do this. I think she's peeping game from a Sapphire point of view. Sapphire did come there with another person, but like Sapphire understood how to make her own positioning on that show without necessarily having to fight. It's like Sapphire did have to fight once upon a time on that show. Miss Kanaya did have to do a little something on the show, but after that, they positioned themselves where they don't have to fight, and they realized, oh, executive producer role, this is what they want. This is who they want talking to each other. This is what they're trying to make happen. And if it's that not that necessary, it's like the wheels start turning their brains like, ooh, this person should team up with this person, and they need a scene where these two people are talking. That's what the fuck is going on. So like watching the show with Miss Kanaya, like I don't dislike her. I don't necessarily dislike her. So because she understands money moves. She understands money endeavors. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know. I don't know her in real life to really like, but I'm appreciative that she even took a step further outside the show because now, in a sense, she's trying to recruit for that TV show. Now, that's not what I'm necessarily looking for. But she's trying to recruit for that TV show using her song. Because if you've seen the previous episode on the Zeus Network where Miss Kanaya is on at the moment, she didn't advocate for Biggie. That makes her one of my fan favorites. That she advocated for Biggie, and then she got Biggie and Ciroc in the room, and even doubled down on it when people tried to lie on the situation. She made sure the right questions was asked and received by the general public who watches that show. So when I seen her do the open verse challenge, I really never previously, like, I maybe did like two or three other people, local artists, maybe, but I never really did somebody who's on a reality TV show like remix their song and was open to it. So my spirit team was like, do it. I said, all right. I did the song. I was so upset because I'm like, I don't feel like doing, like, it's like every time I don't feel like doing something, it's like my spirit team like, do it. I ain't feel like doing my makeup. I'm doing my makeup mad as fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna just do the bare minimum. They're like, use this color. I'm like, all right. So I use, so as you can see, kind of like I have like the color purple on, purple symbolic of Scorpio. So early on in the day, so yes, 2 days ago, I had a 2D Dreamcatcher message where my aunt was exposed basically for trying to do something and got caught up in the dream state. So I definitely had to go tell my peoples. I told my peoples early this motherfucking morning. Mind you, I had an appointment to go to yesterday early in the motherfucking morning. So before I went to the appointment, I told my biological mama, the Aries, what I saw in the dream state, to expose the Scorpio aunt. Then, before I could go to this appointment, my biological mama was like, you need to tell your father what's going on. You need to tell your father what's going on. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna go to this appointment, and when I get back, I'm gonna tell my father. Instantaneously, this man happened to come back home from work early. Happened to come back home from work early, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna still tell him after I get back from this appointment. I hear my biological mama yelling from the other room. She's like, tell him what you seen was hype. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, so I go over there. I start telling him what's going on. So I'm getting the gist of the conversation when I'm telling him, and I say something about specifically about my Scorpio aunt that he already has a notion about some shit going on before I even told him his message. So he says something to me like he's like, I'm just paraphrasing. He's like, it's a beautiful message, wherever the case may be. All right, cool. I go to my appointment. I come back. That's when this whole scenario had happened in regards to Miss Kanaya and me seeing her video once again on the For You page, even though I had to say it. My spirit team was like, do you write the song? They have to write a song. When you feel comfortable with the song, put your makeup on, just look presentable, basically. You don't gotta do too much, just look presentable. I'm like, alright. I record this shit like so many different times. Like, my phone didn't want to record it. The app, two of the apps, including the one where I seen on my For You page of this open verse, didn't want me to record it. I had to get my other phone to go record this shit. And then I had to edit it. And I'm like, well, if I'm editing it, because me personally, I would want to professionally record it with my equipment, but I ain't feel like doing that shit. Because I was like, I'm going to just record it and then just edit it. While I'm editing there, I'm like, oh, can I play around with my voice and stuff like that? And I had this one, like, I was like, it's like I'm doing something I love, but I was feeling forced to do it. So I like, my rebellious side was like, I don't want to do this shit, but I want to do this shit. So I'm having that fake attitude the whole time while doing this, but then having fun. Having so much freaking fun. Bitch. I recorded that shit so many different times until I was like, I like this one. I uploaded on the app that didn't want me to record that shit, talking about I didn't have no storage. Left it there. Went to another app because she said she was doing a challenge on two different apps. The app that I originally seen and saved the content on was the app I was gonna upload it on, but I'm like, bitch, since y'all ain't want me to upload no other content, I'm gonna upload it on here first, and I surely did. Then I went to the actual app where I saved the piece of content, originally seen it on my For You page, and I uploaded there, booster post. I'm like, all right, not thinking nothing of it. I take a nap. Before I take a nap, I see like two people like the piece of content for the open verse challenge for Miss Kanaya. I'm just like, and I just bowed my head and I was like, thank you guys. Like, I'm like, thank you God. Like, and because like it just felt good. I'm like, I just uploaded, somebody really liked it. It was like two people. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I took a nap. I take a nap, bitch. I have a wild ass motherfucking dream. I have a wild dream. I'm gonna talk about it in a moment. But I have a wild dream. I'm in a dream state. I'm like, I think there's something going on with this Miss Kanaya video remix that I just did. But I'll figure all that later. I wake up. I'm like, I got content to upload. Let me upload this content. I can't before I can even think about uploading this content. I see Miss Kanaya had like my video, and I'm not like a starstruck type of bitch. I'm not like, oh my god, Miss Kanaya. I'm just like in my heart, I'm just like, oh my god, is good. Like she saw my content, she liked it, and she commented, and she reposted it. So I'm like, God bless you, Miss Kanaya. Um, because I understand the assignment, and not to be funny. I mean, I understand the assignment on both sides. Like she's doing something to not only promote her song, put other people on, and to be discovered, and possibly get people on her show. So like she's actually doing God's work, low key. Even though the network might not be God's work necessarily, but people have testimonial stories from there. It might not be everybody, but people there's certain people on that show and made something of themselves. So I'm like, I'm doing God's work. I'm like, this is beautiful. So like, she had commented on, and the place she commented on my video, I had got like more than like 1,000 views on there, whatever the case may be. Like since I had took the nap, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's the only person who commented. She was the only person who reposted. Granted, it's her, her song and stuff like that. But I'm like, this is the specific app where I got like my local people who supposed to be advocates of my music and stuff like that, just like watching but not saying nothing, not liking, just watching. I'm like, that's so significant that Miss Kanaya commented under the post because like she didn't necessarily have to do that. And I feel like it's one of the scenarios like these bitches and niggas is haters. These bitches and niggas is haters because like now she commented on under the. I mean, y'all they would be kind of fake if like they comment underneath her after seeing she commented or whatever the case may be, right? But like it's just like nobody's gonna say something for you. I'm gonna advocate for you. I'm gonna put that stamp of approval. I'm just like because that ain't got time. I ain't gonna hold you. No funny shit. Like no funny shit. Miss Kanaya is reputable, but like they knew her. They knew her for one reality TV show. I'm pretty sure by the end of this Zeus Network show she's on now season, she's gonna be even more reputable. But like when I put the hashtags for her name, because maybe she just wasn't hashtagging her name like that on the specific app, it wasn't that many. It was a couple hundred thousands of like people associated with the hashtag. But when you put the name of her song, Ain't Got Time, and it was hundred thousands of motherfucking hashtags in regards to that. So I'm just like, wow, like I don't know. That's just me. I was just like, I just think in a different type of way. So I'm just like, wow, like I'm like, wow, like you how somebody could be a somebody and then could be and somebody else could perceive them as like, oh, they're not that, they're not this, they're not at this level yet, and then like her motherfucking song got hundreds and motherfucking thousands of hashtags, but her name, her at name didn't have that many. So that spoke volumes for me. That spoke volumes for me. So it was kind of like a keep going, keep doing what you're doing. I'm like I didn't realize I needed to experience that. So that feeling. So I'm about to upload content, so I'll go on to the other app. This bitch say 14,000 motherfucking views, bitch. I'm like, so look at that. Miss Kanai, if she wanted to, could have commented. I'm not mad at this at all. I love the fact that she commented on the other one. She could have commented on the other app that had 14,000 views. I haven't even got to look at the comments or anything like that. It's like 42 motherfucking people that liked and or comment or shared what I just like did in regards to Miss Kanai's open verse. She could have commented on that because it seemed like it's booming, it's like popular, right? She commented on the shit that had 1,000 views. This like, thank you, Miss Kanaya. I appreciate you. It's because like real recognized, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you. I just think she a type of shady, messy type, but within good reason. Like there's different, there's levels to it. I'll continue to be a fan, supporter of a fan favorite. All right, because anyone who does not advocate for bullying, It's a real one. Every time. Like, for real, for real. On to that, I'm gonna have my drink. Mm. I, ooh, I didn't know I was a rum guy. I did not know I was a rum guy. I love me some rum. You said come to New York City, I'll buy you a taco. I don't like a taco. I don't like tacos. Is it unless it's a burrito taco? I don't like them corn shell tacos. Um, corn flour tacos. Burrito tacos, gordillas, shit like that. I can get to. Hey, you talking about bestie? Moderator. All right, I'm about to say who's that? Hey, moderator. We said y'all discussing. Nah, my mouth. All right, look, I'll take you up on the offer. You want to buy me a burrito or gordita taco or something? I'll even send you the restaurant where I want to go. Yeah, for real. I already got I already got potential places to go eat in New York. What you saying? All right. So before I do this SNR message, because this is a singers and rappers and celebrities message, let me tell you about the 2D Dreamcatcher message I had, because maybe it's significant to this message. So, Dream starts off in front of my old high school. So, you know what I'm starting to realize about the entertainment industry? Because when I be having these 2D Dreamcatcher messages in regards to the entertainment industry, they always a reference of high school. Like, motherfuckers acting childish, um, popularity, favoritism, shit that you then went through while you was going through puberty. They want you to be going through that shit with them at an adult life, and it's just like, and then mind you, the whole time they supposed to be entertaining other people. So yes, 2D catcher message. I'm in front of my old high school, but I'm not in front of the high school. I'm actually at the parking lot in a vehicle being driven by my biological Aquarius sibling. Now that is symbolic. Whenever my Aquarius sibling is in my dreams, that means she's ready. Like, it's not. It's either her or like my spirit team, God, my ancestors, ready to beat somebody up for me. All right, because that's the type of sibling she is. Like, if somebody got a problem with me, she, and she's my younger sibling, so like, I used to feel type of way about it, but like now I encourage this shit. Anywho's, I was watching this content. Somebody was doing a parody video about a Cinderella, one of the Cinderella movie spinoffs with Selena Gomez, and it was he was critiquing her acting skills. And like, I never seen this. I watched that movie so many different times, and I don't know what part her acting had to do with her shaking her head like a bobblehead. Like, she'd be talking, she'd be like, that shit was funny as fuck. Don't Selena me. Now, um, that has so many different connotations. Anywho, so back to the 2D Dreamcatcher message. So, High School Musical. Somebody think your life is High School Musical, bitch. Somebody think your life, somebody, all right. Somebody think your life is Camp Rock, High School Musical mixed with a Cinderella movie. All right now, always gets the man. Jokey, jokey. Yes.
Wait,
You want a chicken sandwich?
yeah,
Grab a classic.
what happened to the microwave?
Ooh, what do you mean? What happened to it? It's not working.
No, it's thrown away.
They threw it away.
No, that's go. Table. Go on.
Girl, I don't know. I just woke up from my nap. I don't know. Now that would sound bad to anybody else that the microwave something's going on with it, but like, my family means something else. Some pyrokinetic shit. I didn't know our family had the gifts of pyrokinetic. To be honest, I should have known. My father took us. My biological father took me and my siblings to for our first movie in the movie theater to go see Harry Potter, and then after that, Doctor Dolittle. That's the only movies he went to go take us to see, and then there was a scenario at the beach, and then my sibling used to always put like metal shit in the microwave, and then it would just like and then I just started realizing, oh, this nigga was prepping us for these gifts we were supposed to be inheriting and stuff like that. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on growing up. Anyway, so chill. I said allegedly pyrokinetic. Chill. I don't need nobody coming to do a case study on me, bitch. Anywho's, when I, what are you talking about? Anywho's, like, I said niggas on my head, and that shit said niggas on my head. I was editing so fucking quick. Anywho's, to the Dreamcatcher message in front of not in front of my old previous high school. So this is already a perception for somebody from back when you was in high school, bitch. Wasn't even in front of high school, was leaving out the parking lot. Now, side story. When I was like a sophomore in high school, I was talking because my high school was in like considered the urban area. All right, mostly melanated, mostly foreigners. A lot of African Americans, all right? I wanted to change. I didn't want to keep talking to the African Americans. Um, Men. Well, excuse me, not men, boys, when I was in high school because I felt like they was childish. So I started talking to a nigga who lived in suburbia, who lived almost an hour away from where I lived. So obviously, online dating. Was doing a lot of that when I was a teenager. So, and and I was like, I was just going for, I was like, I want something different, something super different from what I see every day. So I was talking to this, he was mixed with Caucasian and some sort of Latino descent. He lived like an hour away. He pulled up. He told me he was gonna pick me up from school, and he wanted to take me to his house, and then he was gonna take me home. Now, in the back of my mind, I was thinking like, I was a little nervous because I'm like, he lived an hour away. Like at the time, I was friend like my phone was on, my phone was not on. It was living off Wi-Fi, bitch. So I was like, I would have to go all the way an hour to where I had to sit in. I was thinking about it, nervous as fuck, bitch. I was like, I would have to sit in this nigga car for an hour, go hang out with him for however long I was hanging out with him, and then come back an hour car ride. That's like more than 3 hours, bitch, being around this nigga. I don't really know like that besides the internet, you know? Obviously, he was older than me. I think he had just graduated when I was a sophomore, and he was coming. And I saw in the back of my mind, I'm not that naive. I'm like, damn, like why the fuck you want to talk to me? I'm a sophomore. I'm an hour away from where the fuck you live at. Like, fuck going on where you live at? Why the bitches don't want you? Like, but I'm not really questioning too much because I'm cute. Like, so the nigga really come to my school now. Like I said, a lot of African Americans, they're very childish. This nigga came to my school, and I'm texting him, I'm like, where you at? This and third, going off the school Wi-Fi. He just pulled up. He leaving out the parking lot. He waiting for me at the parking lot. So I had told all my friends then previously, I'm no longer friends with them. I'm telling them, like, yeah, my nigga about to come pick me up from school, think I'm the shit. 8 a.m. Smell good, bitch. So like, I'm thinking like, what? Like, this nigga about to, oh, the microwave works. It's heating up. So I'm thinking, I'm doing it, girl. I'm doing it. So I'm like, yeah, my nigga about to come pick me up. So like, they're like, who is this nigga? Do you know him? This and there. They start trying to fill my head with doubt, bitch. I was already a little doubtful about this trip and what we was gonna be talking about this and third, because it's different from texting somebody and really like in real life conversation. And I'm already like I was really kind of shy type of person unless I really know you. So like I was like, this could be a quiet car ride if you don't know how to talk. So he they asked me like where he at. I'm like, as soon as I'm saying like he in the parking lot because we was walking toward the parking lot, this nigga got this bright ass red car. I'm talking like squeaky clean red car. I don't know how to explain it. That color red was so pungently bright. I don't know. Pigmentally, the pigment of that red was so squeaky. It was giving clown car low key. I ain't about to hold. They saw that car. First of all, why the rest of the high school students? Mind you, the whole rest of the world, the whole rest of the car. I mean, excuse me, the whole rest of the student body of that high school did not know this nigga was coming to pick me up. These niggas knew he was not from over there. All right, these niggas surrounded his vehicle like, who the fuck is this? Who cars? These niggas was so close to this nigga, like it was no type of boundaries. These niggas was in front of this nigga car, in front of his windshield, at his side door, like gr- huge group of kids, high school students. Who the fuck is this? Who car this shit right? Is my friends at the time, they're like, oh, they're like, fuck no, you're not getting in that vehicle. Don't get in that car. Nah. They got the student body for whatever reason is so hypnotized by this car in the back at the back of the car in front of the windshield at his car door at the side surrounded this young man who don't know nothing about this urban environment like that because he lived in suburbia. And they all like, who the fuck car is this? Who is this nigga? I'm like, yo, like this shit was like wild. And so like, and then you got, oh my god. So I walk up to his car and I go to sit in his friend's seat. My fucking friends at the time, get out the car, get out the make, and then like the student body that was surrounding his car in the first place with all these questions. See, like my friends at the time was like, get out the car, don't leave with him. Now they making a ruckus. Do you know him? Do you? I don't even know these people from my school. They just go to my school at the time previously, and they were just like, do you? They seen them making a fuss about it, so now they want to get involved. Oh my god, this man was looking so. This young man was looking so shook. Was looking so motherfucking shook. Like he didn't know what to do. He couldn't move his car. Nothing. How many people was around his car? They scared me so bad, like because the way they was like, do you know this man? Do you know this young man? Do you like this that third? Are you all right? Are you safe? This that. Oh my gosh, bitch. They scared. They shook me so bad because I started thinking like, dang, am I safe in this bitch? Dang, this is like about to be an hour long car ride. What if he want to have SCX with me? I'm not trying to do that. An hour or what? Oh, so I got out the car. This nigga, yo, when I tell you, that got so upset. That nigga got so upset he left, and then like I just try to play that shit off later, like, hey, anywho, that was a side story. Anywho, so stuff like that is weird. So while we talk about 2D catch your message, right? This scenario with you and who you're dating, people might not understand the dynamic. There might be something about cultural or ethnic differences between y'all. Y'all might not be from the same ethnic group. And your friends or family, relatives, people around you, colleagues, um, are very concerned with you. All right, you might not have noticed this. You might know this. You might not know this. But like, people actually care for your well-being. But like, they might go about it in a particular way that you're not comfortable with. People might be like, very like people might know you're like a good person. Let's say like that, a good person and attractive. So like, when it comes to your dating, like people tend to be a little obsessed about your dating life because in their minds they want you to have a successful romantic life, but they know you or know of you, so they just feel somewhat overprotective of you in your love life for some reason, so they might do the freaking most when it comes to you, all right, about your dating life. You might know your partner very good. Don't use that example. The example I just gave you is in regards to the projection of these people who feel overprotective of you in your love life. All right, don't let these people gaslight you and to not be with your certain lover. But if they're asking the right questions, though, there's nothing wrong with that. And looking from that perspective, if you choose to do so, because you never know, somebody could be trying to save your life. Now, to the nigga, this nigga's name in the comment section is crying. Like, why your name crying? Like, for you. Anywho, to do dream catcher message. So it was that scenario, but but instead of being in that guy's car, it's with my biological sibling, whatever the case would be, who ready to beat somebody up for me, So, excuse me. We're leaving out the parking lot, and we leave the car. All right. Before I get into this channel message, because I gotta tell you the 2D dream catcher from the other day. So 2 days ago, I have a dream. No MLK, bitch. A 2D dream catcher message, rather. Basically, I was in my biological father's car, and the car was going in almost a 360. I don't know who the fuck got a 360 out here. It's not me. It was about to go in a 360. It was coming from a specific avenue that's a correlation with authoritative figures from a Democratic Party. All right? Before the car can go into a 360, it goes onto another avenue before completing the circle. So somebody wants you to be in a karmic circle, first of all, right there. It could be a 360 contract. Tell your message how it resonates. Somebody didn't want your vote, what you had to say, to have any meaning in this scenario situation. Anywho's, so the avenue the car is on before it completes the 360, right, is an avenue I'm familiar with in the dream state that's a correlation to somebody trying to do something unjust to you. So in the car is me, my biological sibling, a fake ass boyfriend, somebody I'm not dating, somebody I've never dated before, who I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna explain. And so it's me, my father, my biological mother, and this nigga who in the dream state is supposed to be my boyfriend, but I know he's not my boyfriend. So we're in my biological father's car, but my father is not driving his own vehicle. Somebody don't want us to know who's driving the vehicle, so somebody trying to manipulate and control a situation in an unjust way. My biological father peeped this shit in the dream state and demands that the person who was trying to hijack the car in the first place stops the vehicle. This nigga then protects me and my sibling, as a father naturally does, and tells us to get out the vehicle and go home. Because the house wasn't that far away. It was around the corner. When you see a corner and you walking through a corner in your dream, that means this shit about to happen. So, mind you, 2D dream catcher 2 days ago. So, as I got out the car, I'm looking mad and shit like this. Like, because I can just peep like some shit. I don't, you got this nigga pretending to be my boyfriend that I don't fuck with, that I don't like necessarily. Now, we're going to get into that in a moment. We're going to explain that in a second. My father gets out of the vehicle. One of his government official friends is parallel to the vehicle, his own vehicle, that he wasn't driving. It was in the back seat getting chauffeured, basically, at a parked car, whatever the case may be, with another person. And he went to go join them in the back seat of this chauffeured car that was not his. Leaving his vehicle and the person who's trying to hijack the vehicle and the person who's trying to control and manipulate the situation to themselves stalled in the car. I then walk home around the corner with my fake boyfriend. Now, this fake boyfriend is somebody I used to work with at a 9-to-5 job. This fake boyfriend in the dreams that I've never dated before, his name is Seven. Spelled the same way as Multimedia 7. When I like the name, I love the number 7. That's why Multimedia 7's name is Multimedia 7. 7 is a good number for me. Also, I knew the name 7 to be an actual name before this person I met in a 9-to-5 job, who's a man, because in regards to the original Bad Girls Club, there was a cast made person on there named Seven. Very beautiful young lady. If you really think about it, kind of favors Lex. Two completely different people though. I believe Seven be doing streamer content with DDG if I'm not mistaken. They like besties or something. Anywho's. And she got a baby now. Anywho's. And then when I worked at 9 to 5 before making like literally the last one of the last previous 9 to 5 jobs I had before making American Heritage Society, I worked at a hospitality food place with this young man named Seven. And he was significantly younger than me, but very handsome. I think he was a Sagittarius. I always was like, when I first started working there, I'm like, he's so handsome. Until he opened his mouth, I'm like, this nigga childish as fuck. Why Seven? Ooh, excuse me. Why Seven that I used to work with, the male, at my previous 9 to 5 is so significant to this dream is because one, it's a 9 to 5 dream. This is somebody, so whoever projecting on me is acting childish, wants me to date younger than them, could be working a 9 to 5, and feels the type of way about my accomplishments. Now, narrating Seven, for the 9 to 5 I used to work, when I used to work at this 9 to 5, I had a strong belief when I used to work 9 to 5s, do not become friends with your own coworkers. Go there to do your job, take your butt back home. Don't share your personal life. That's how I used to act when I used to work at 9 to 5. But they were so unprofessional that they were trying to force me to befriend them. So what happens when you don't make friends with your coworkers and you mind your business? You learn all the fucking business. You learn all the gossip because you're quiet, you're to yourself, you're minding your fucking business. Then you know what the fuck is going on. I had somewhat made the mistake, but it wasn't really a mistake because it needed to be said. Had told somebody in confidence something that I had seen at the workplace. Now, the GM of that workplace was this very voluptuous woman. Like her voluptuous woman. Whole lot of ass, bitch. Whole lot of ass. Short Pisces woman. And the plot for the GM was that Seven was her to-be stepson. And she was dating his father. So we all knew this. So he'd be like, stepmommy this and this and the third. She had gotten him a manager position at the job where she was a GM at, where I was working at, and made him a GM before other people who have been waiting in line to be managers and stuff like that. So like there was other people that was pissed off about the situation, not me. But what we all knew was that that's his stepmama to be. One day, I was cleaning tables, bitch. I was cleaning tables, and from the peripheral view, I saw the stepmama to be and that nigga Seven tonguing it down. Tonguing it fucking down. So with my own eyes, I believed I saw a stepmama and a son. I felt like it was some weird PORNO shit going on with some family kink or some shit like that. I was appalled. Like, me not talking to them, the co-workers and stuff like that, I wasn't doing none of that at that time. When I seen that shit, I said, I have to tell somebody. I have to, because my eyes, like, I had to see that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I told somebody. What I didn't know was I told the person who wanted the manager position. So ever since that day, after I told that person told everybody what they seen. So the secret came out that the stepmama to be was dating Seven's father, but whole time was having a secret relationship with her stepson to be, and she was gonna leave his father to start a relationship with him, but they have been trying to figure out how to navigate that. So the GM was fucking his daddy and him. So it was a lot. It was a lot going on. So when I told somebody, I didn't know that this is somebody who had a grudge against them. So they ended up telling everybody. And then when they told everybody, they told them that who saw this, who knew this. They told them that I'm the person who basically snitched. So they tried to label me a snitch, but I didn't snitch. I told one person in confidence, and then they told everybody. So how the fuck I'm the snitch, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Then for the whole time I was working there, well, the whole time he was working there, before they ain't got caught up and told on by corporate, I had to endure this nigga every time I walked in. They were trying to haze me because I didn't told his motherfucking secret, bitch. And that wasn't even my intent to do that. I wasn't even trying to embarrass you, but like the whole situation is embarrassing because you did it to yourself. If you're doing something, it shouldn't be embarrassing. Shit, I'm not saying that's my situation, but if it was my situation hypothetically, bitch, it would be no embarrassment. It'd be like, and it is, and what? But you embarrassed. So then he had to haze me using because he was the manager. He had every time I would walk into work when I previously working at 9 to 5, they'd be like federal, like. And my whole time, my mind, because like I don't know, my mind works differently, and then he's younger than me and being childish. I'm like, if you're joking about me being federal, FBI, CIA, don't that mean like I got more control of this shit than you? Anyway, there we go. You said body is tea, sweetie. Ah. I love when you come in here and do that. Be a fool. Anywho's. Those are my favorite drinks right now. Anywho's. So, say all that to say. So, that's why I don't like this nigga. So when he came in the dream state, posing to be my boyfriend, I'm like, oh no. So it's a Sagittarius placement out here, going around acting like they didn't previously dated you, they know you like that, or they was sexually active with you. I don't fucking know, or they want to be your boyfriend now. It could be somebody. It could be somebody who previously was like doing the most in malicious ways against you. They sexually attracted to you now, bitch. They don't know what to do. It could be a prominent Sagittarius embodiment, bitch. Speaking of, I saw this like content creator, like the previous message I was telling you, I was trying to listen in to this content creator, and then the Taurus producer nigga then tried to get into my org energy and shit like that while I was trying to hear some important messages about my love life. He's a Taurus with a prominent Sagittarius. Sir, he's a Sagittarius rising. I don't fuck, bitch. I'm telling everybody. He's a Taurus. He's a Taurus sun sign. The producer I don't like. He's a Taurus sun sign with a Sagittarius rising. Lulu's the same, just not a Sagittarius, just not a Taurus sun sign. That's why previously when he was trying to pretend to be you, did that. Anywho, because I got the same rising sign, so he didn't really try to compete with you for rising signs. Anywho's, so, ooh, seafood. Ooh, when my daddy, when my mama was pregnant with me, my daddy used to get her. I think he used to go to Red Lobsters. I don't know if they still do it. I have to see what that shit is called. But like he would get this whole pan of like seafood, and it came with the rice, and it would be clams and mussels and shrimp, and then obviously he would still do that. Like sometimes like on Valentine's Day, he would still bring that to her, and that should be good. It's like a seafood salad rice shit. I don't know. I gotta figure out what that is. Cause I just started tasting that pregnancy. What the fuck? Anyways. Long story short, so the nigga pretending to be my boyfriend 7, wherever the case may be. You might have somebody who wanna. So back to Lulu real quick, because like Lulu be trying to, my ex lover, the Virgo male ex lover, he be trying to do these homages for me, be like, yeah, I'm with you and stuff like that, but he be wanting to do his own spin on things. And I just be looking like, it's American Heritage Society ass class. Where I went through something, so other people don't necessarily have to go through something, so I can explain certain shit that people need answers to. This nigga my ex lover, the Virgo man, wanna do homage to me, do a music video, and that shit called Fuck Nigga Class. gonna think I'm about to be like, yeah. Why the fuck would I want to promote more fuck niggas in the world? Where the fuck? Excuse me, Genesis. Bring me a chicken. Bring me the chicken sandwiches. Bring me the chicken. Because bitch, what? Like I was like, when I seen that shit, I got so mad. Like I was like, I don't want to even upload nothing like right now. Like when I seen that shit previously, this nigga thought I was gonna be like, yeah, and then like the whole homage had, but like this is the thing. This is why it's like it's kind of cutesy, but it's not. I'm not advocating for no fuck niggas, but his homage to me is basically him trying to put down my other ex lover who's a Pisces sun sign placement because when I was curating American Heritage Society, and I wanted to be with that Pisces sun sign placement ex lover, but he was lying and hiding a whole motherfucking baby, right? That nigga, I tried to get him involved because I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I want to help people, but I want to reach another demographic also at the time. So I was like, yeah, he with the nigga with the Glocksters and shit like that. So I was gonna teach him and his friends, American Heritage Society automotive dance. That was the plan to help them navigate some shit. I'm not gonna explain what it was because I ain't gonna hold you. It been very insightful for these gang members to be having dance automation skills. This nigga decided to clown me like he probably tried to do before when I wanted to do music. So I said, fuck it. I ain't gonna teach you automated dance. That shit probably sounded nerdy and like I don't give a fuck then. So this nigga tried to be funny. My Pisces sunshine placement ex lover. He then seen I was doing American Heritage Society before it really became what it was, and he's like, "Oh, you got ass class? I'm gonna make gym class." Where he was using Glockies as spiritual attacks and cannabis. Then years later, I started dating previously for 2 years the Virgo ex lover Lulu. So this Lulu does it homage to me. Fuck nigga class. I'm not fucking with that shit. But he get the niggas with the Glockies because not only is it homage to me, it's a homage to fuck your ex. Not literally. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's a lot going on. You said I'm funny. You said diamond. That's what a nigga need to get me. Anywho, fucking for diamonds. Like that shit. What's going on? You heard me ask her to come bring my chicken sandwich. She didn't bring that chicken sandwich. I'm gonna eat that motherfucking chicken sandwich. You out there laughing and shit. This is my drink though. I gotta get more of this. Every time I get this drink, I be in a good mood. I might get this drink. Anywho. So yeah. Anywho, so the fuck nigga that's not my nigga walks me to my motherfucking house. He walks me to my house. The Scorpio aunt we don't fuck with. Her whole door to her home is open because she's trying to get us to come in there. Now, at this point in the dream, I'm understanding, bitch, you the person who tried to hijack my motherfucking daddy's car in regards to his destiny and what he got going on. My family knows some prominent ass freaking people. We know some authoritative leaders for real. Bitch, don't nobody, like, why the fuck is you, like, once again, like, because I already made a prayer to God, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, God, and I don't know why I keep forgetting the dream state. I'm like, God, like, she's trying to hide from me in the dream state because I did a prayer, and I was like, God, if I see this bitch in the dream state, I'm putting hands, feet, legs, fucking, like, I'm beating this bitch the fuck up in the dream state, like, if I see this bitch. So every time I get in the dream state, it's like she's trying to hide from me, Scorpio. Try to hide from me so I don't put no hands on her because if I really punch this bitch in the dream state, she's gonna die in real life. Anywho's, she about to grow. So because like she gonna do that. She don't want to. She's like, anyways, begin. So I don't know why I feed into the shit. I go into not her food, but like I go into her house. I get to her house. She not even in that bitch. It's my biological mama with her friend or whatever the case may be. And they happy. They happier than the bitch. Happy, happy. So in the dream, I guess I'm supposed to go to work or travel or some shit like that. New York. At this point in time, Seven turns into one of my ex lovers before I had got pregnant. This Aries nigga that I also don't fuck with and I don't like. This nigga before I got pregnant, it was like earlier on the year. He was supposed to be like the homie or whatever the case may be. But my birthday had came around and I wanted some birthday sex. So I gave him a chance. This nigga had a long distance girlfriend who used to play the shit out of him basically. And I'm a lover girl, so I was seeing him getting doing wrong by his girlfriend and shit like that. Not really knowing the full story, but she was doing him wrong. He'd be on the phone with her, trying to be on the phone with her for hours. She'd be cursing him the fuck out. But then again, he's from New York, so like that aggressive love shit that y'all got that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw some really on you, but really it was for me. So like, and then this nigga used to do like malicious ass shit because his relationship wasn't working out, and I trying to throw him some motherfucking pussy previously. So he was like, what song? Yo, this nigga used to play music after we would have, like, and that reminded me of my Pisces sun sign placement ex lover, like just doing malicious shit for no fucking reason, and then just for you to be obsessed after the fact, bitch. Anywho, that nigga was depicted as Seven in the dream as my fake ass boyfriend, a nigga who became obsessed or attracted to me after the fact, whether I dated them or didn't date them, was sexually active with them or wasn't sexually active with them, but the whole gist of when I first met them, mean as fuck, mean as fuck for no reason. I ain't do nothing to you, bitch. You just don't like happy-go-lucky fucking people, bitch. That's why you would never prosper. So he turned into that nigga. So it's like a combination of the Seven nigga and this previous Aries nigga, sunshine placement I used to date. Or excuse me, I didn't used to date the Aries nigga. I used to fuck on. Now this nigga, he was trying to get into my house so motherfucking bad, but he didn't get into my house. He got into my Scorpio aunt house, but my Scorpio aunt wasn't even in the house. So, and he was seeing like how like my family is my who my family is connect. He got to see who my father was connected to. He got to see who my mama was connected to. He got to see my house. He was trying to get into my home. He only got into like the hallway, bitch. And after seeing all that shit, sidebar in the dream, this nigga feeling inadequate. This nigga is feeling intimidated. This nigga is just like, I gotta do more for her. I gotta do more for her. And he was like, do you want some lunch or some money? I'll give you some food, some money for some food, and I'll also give you some money so you don't have to spend any money when you go travel to go for work because I know you work in New York. I'm like, yeah, take yo. In the dream, it showed me I had food for lunch. I had ordered some food for lunch. I had some good ass food for lunch that I ordered from somewhere else. Hey, where's my chicken sandwich?
It's in the package.
All right, I said bring it here. You didn't hear me? I want some chicken sandwich. You put it in the fridge? I know you ain't put it in the fridge, girl. I don't know. Y'all about to have like me. We about to have one of them drunk days or nights where you order that food, you take a bite into it, and it's just like everything like, ooh, a nice summer night or day, but it's giving summer night. I ain't going home. So yeah, that was a dream. Where would the case may be? That's a dream I told my relatives about, and then after I told my relatives about it, like, and I came back from the appointment, bitch, why the fuck the Scorpio motherfucker aunt came to the house immediately, like she just like her cover was blown, like she wasn't going her way, like my parents have not been talking to her, have not been fucking with her. She has not been allowed in the home. I told you in the previous messages she was trying to beef with my mama and try to like turn up on her, and then my Aquarius biological sibling, was about to beat her ass, and it was a whole thing. So like the fact she popped up in the house after I told everybody that I seen her dream state doing some bullshit, that shit was funny as fuck. So when she had came to the house, that's when I was doing the Miss Kanaya open verse, and I had to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. This bitch kept coming back and forth through the hallway, trying to and she didn't want to say nothing to me. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you already know I'm peeping game what you doing in the dream state, but you know I'm telling them because her thing is she didn't. The enemy I've always want to like keep they bullshit hidden. So but when you speak up, you advocate for yourself. You notice that with enemies in opposition, they never like when you speak up for yourself. You have put the rest of the food in the fridge?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you. It's a little hot.
Just at
They
the bar.
put white cheese on here. Look at them, they fancy. It's a little hot though. Mm-hmm. The plate, man. The other day in the comment section, somebody put chicken and watermelon in the comment section. Racist bitch. I does like chicken and watermelon. That is a good duo. Alright, it's been an hour. We got to go into the same message, bro. Rum chata better. Anywho's. Anywho's. So I'm doing the open verse and everything like that that's happening with the case maybe. Oh, I gotta tell you something. So remember I told you in the 2D dream catcher, my father had went to one of his political friends' truck to be chauffeured in the dream catcher message. So that was significant because he had actually had came over here. He always usually visits and stuff like that. He had came over to the house um during like the condolences visit for my mother's brother who used to be the Scorpio aunt that we don't fuck with no more husband because she killed him, bitch. And that's not the reason we don't fuck with her. She been doing dumbass shit before that shit. Anywho's, they had came over and whatever the case may be, and he came there with his wife, so it was like it was giving first and second lady type shit. You know what I'm saying? So my mama told me. So I mentioned that he was in the dream. That he was in the dream. I'm like, I don't know if you was. I said something like, I don't know if his wife was the one that was with you in the dream when you was in her house or whatever the case may be in the dream state. And she was like, nah, this woman, this government official's wife, don't know this woman like my Scorpio aunt like that. She don't be she don't know her like that. She was just trying to be nice or whatever the case would be. My mama said this bitch was like that bitch too ugly to be causing problems. a whole a, a whole authoritative leader's wife did said that my Scorpio aunt too ugly to be causing problems is so fuck. No, she didn't say that. Her excuse me, not paraphrasing. This is actually what she said. She said that bitch. My talking about my Scorpio aunt. She said that bitch is too ugly to be trying to cause problems. Poetry, poetry, poetry. That shit. Like you couldn't have said it more eloquently. Couldn't have said it more eloquently because no, for real. My aunt looked like my Scorpio aunt down fuck would look like. You know that episode of like with makeup on and everything, bitch. You know that episode of SpongeBob when they trying to sell the candy bars and it's that old lady that looked like a bag of bones and turd. That's an exoskeleton in the wheelchair. That's what my aunt looked like with makeup on, with and without makeup on. That's what my Scorpio aunt looked like. So when that bitch said that bitch too ugly to be trying to cause problems, I'm like, I understand. And my Scorpio aunt even be saying blasphemy because she's been called ever since I was a kid. She's been saying that she's Beyonce. So when y'all hear me in the previous messages, I'm like Beyonce. I don't like this. Like you wonder what the fuck going on with you? Like this is Scorpio, my Scorpio aunt. We don't fuck with. She been saying she you for many years. Like just projecting bullshit. Like, oh my god. You said my stream hit differently that night. No facts. You said, "Hey, pretty girl. Hey, thank you. God bless you." And so what happened to my nails? I just gotta do them. I look too fine. Like I guess in the spiritual, I've been beating bitches ass. I'm not trying to do that in real life because I'm not afraid to go to jail for assault and battery. But I just rather not. I'm a mother. Excuse me. I'm too cute. I feel like fighting is very manly, very masculine energy vibe. You could if you want to, if that's what you choose to do with your life. But I just feel as though like if God really wanted me to be out here fighting, I wouldn't have had a child at a young age. That's just my opinion. I got pregnant at the age of 18 when a lot of that bullshit type of shit was going on in my life where I was befriending bitches that wanted to cause problems and fight all other bitches and be jumping other bitches and all types of shit like that. God sat my ass down and got me pregnant. He was like, you can't be friends with these bitches. And within 1 month of me having my child, that same bitch, my previous girlfriend, had called me like, "Hey, come hang out with me this and third." And I told her, "Oh, I can't. Like, I'm on mommy duties and stuff like that." That bitch had got mad at me, and that's how we stopped being friends. So God knew what the fuck he was doing. Real talk. Anyways, I'll fix my nails. It's very easy. Oh, you like them though, right? You like them though, right? They press-ons. Another thing, because when you got the press-ons, and God forbid you does get into if you were to get into a hypothetically, if you were to get into an altercation, you got press-ons, your nail beds, your nails will be perfectly fucking fine. Your skin is not gonna rip off. Your nail bed is not gonna rip off. Pop, pop, pop. Yep. So is because I'm always doing creative stuff and ventures, or at least I try to. I just like to press on nails. It saves me money. The only time I get my nails done is for very important events, or when I want to feel cute and stuff like that. The most I'll do is go get my toes done. But I know how to do my tails. Oh, tails, bitch, get your motherfucking Donkey Kong dragon ass, evil ass, the fuck out of here, bitch. Not like I was saying, I know how to do my feet better than I know how to do my nails at the moment because my toes last very, very long. But I don't like putting on fake nails on my tiny toenails as opposed to the big toe because, like, they last very long. They can last a whole month. The toes, I don't know why, the toes last longer than the hands when you do press ons. But the thing is, I'm over here giving you guys tips and hints. So when you do the press on nails for your hands and your feet, the feet will always last longer than the hands. The only thing I would say about the feet is you need to make sure every shoe that you're wearing is the preferred the right size to your feet. Because if the shoe is too tight, the nails are gonna pop off. Mm, that's it. It is what it is. That's how you know it's time for you to get some new shoes, bitch. Anyway, so the 2D Dreamcatcher message I was talking about to begin with, right? So I told you what happened 2 days ago in the Dreamcatcher message. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened yesterday. Took a nap before I did the share message, and like I said, I wasn't in front of my previous high school, but like I was in the car with my Aquarius sibling leaving the parking lot, leaving the parking lot. Somebody's drive through. I don't know. That keep coming up, coming to. Thank you. It cooled down. That white cheese, I don't know what white cheese they put on that chicken sandwich, but that nice. I mean, chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Let me tell you, The other day, as soon as I say this, you already know, but it doesn't matter because I got another deal for another store. So like, I know as soon as I mentioned this deal about to go away for Popeyes, right? So 2 days ago, I was hungry. It was late. I ain't feel like cooking, so I was like, let me find something to eat. Go online, delivery and shit like that. I'm like, who got some deals right now? Popeye said they had some deals for some chicken and some chicken sandwiches. Now, I could have been talking about how we used to go get the chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. I haven't got a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich in so long. So I'm like, Chick-fil-A not open. It's late. So Popeye's talking about they have chicken sandwiches. So the deal was um boneless chicken for $8, chicken sandwich for $6, and they was both buy one get one free. I'm like, 2 orders of chicken for the price of one? 2 chicken sandwiches for the price of one and less than that? Yeah. So I got the deal. Then like my and Spirit Team guy, like they were like, vlog your experience, vlog your experience. This in regards to the alchemy leading up to the Miss Kanai video. So like, I me not knowing. So I literally, excuse me, I literally waited until the driver was about to pull up because I told the delivery driver to leave it at the door. I don't want to do no chit chat with no motherfucking delivery driver. Drop my motherfucking food where it's supposed to be. But it was at nighttime, so I don't know. I was just like, what if they deliver it to the wrong house? And maybe what if they don't see the number on the door? They think it's another place. So I'm just like, yeah, let me. I don't know. So I'm like, let me go, get the food from the driver over the kitchen because it was dark. But then I was like, let me vlog this experience. So I really pulled my phone out. You see me putting my shoes on, going downstairs to go open the door. I'm like, all right, bitch, don't be scary. Record this nigga giving you the food. So I'm like, I'm gonna record this nigga giving me the food. I'm over here fake being scared. Because like, I don't know how do people respond? Is this like the new generation? Because like, back in the day, if you pulled your phone out to record somebody while something is going on and they don't consent to that shit, they got all liability to beat your ass. Like, no funny shit, no pun intended. And me personally, I wouldn't want somebody waving a phone with the flash on in my face recording me, and I don't even fucking know them. So like, I try to be mindful. I like if I record people and stuff like that, I like to let them know they're being recorded. I like to like, so like, I kind of check it out a little bit. No pun intended. I have put the camera to the side, but I try to sneak a little peek, not too much. Like, so the nigga saw me with the flash on. The three driver seen me with the flash on, trying to record him giving me my food. But like, this the gag. So I was in my nightgown, my night lingerie set. That's why I want his response, like a reaction video. So like, I have my night robe on, the little silk on, the flower one. Y'all be seeing me with the night. I need to get another one. I had the nightgown robe silk with the boxer panties to match. But like the way I had the robe was, I ain't have no bra on, I ain't have no top on. I had the robe, and what I did with the robe is I threw it like a reversal shawl over my breast, and I took the motherfucking that string, whatever the case may be, you put the tie the robe with, or the case may be. I tied it over like it was a shirt because I've been seeing these like got inspired. I've been seeing these like content where people be like upscaling their clothes and stuff like that, or like the Indians, no shade, like the Indians how they like be doing their skirts and how they be doing their tops and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of upcycle videos like that. So I did my robe like that over my breast, and then I tied it over, and then you could see my shorty short lingerie panties, and with the lace and the lining and shit like that. So I want to see his response when I come to go get my food, and I'm just like this. Because it's giving milk. It's giving milk. Like, oh my god. So I come downstairs to go get the food. He see the flash at the same time he see my outfit. He see what's going on. This nigga just smiling hard as hell, like nothing. Excuse me, rather than he was just smiling like and he was smiling so hard he was distracted by my outfit so dang bad, girl. Bitch, he not only forgot he was, I didn't know. I felt so bad. I ain't feel that bad. I felt so bad afterwards because bitch, why the fuck he was on the phone with his girlfriend? Because like no funny shit, no funny shit. I'm a girl's girl to a certain extent. Like so like I'm never gonna like do nothing like that to a nigga who I know got a girlfriend. I'm not gonna tease no nigga who got a girlfriend because my morals is I wouldn't want no bitch doing that to me, whether they teasing me for real or not. So like I'm grabbing the food for him. He's cheesing so hard. He's looking at my panties and shit. And he cheesing so hard. Then you just hear his girlfriend on the speaker like, "Oh yeah, so what was you saying?" And they did nigga snap out of it, but he's still smiling and shit like that. And he walk off. I take my food. He's like, wait, excuse me. Excuse me. I forgot to take a picture. so he take a picture. He take it. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, you can take a picture. And I'm over here putting it about my pants. I'm like, yeah, you can take a picture. The nigga take a picture literally of the food next to my panties. That shit was so fucking funny because I went back to the app to see the delivery order and that's how he took the picture and that shit was literally just my panties and the food. That shit was funny. Anyways, to the dream catcher message because we have to get into this. So basically, but this is entertainment. This is an SNR message, so I'm not surprised. So to the catcher message. Me and Aquarius' biological sibling leaving out the parking lot. She's driving the car. We get out her vehicle. So now this is 2 days in a row where somebody is supposed to be driving their own vehicle, but we leave the car stranded. Somebody wanted to project a particular destiny onto you, and you're gonna reroute that shit. All right. So we leave out the vehicle. I'm about to walk towards like the front of my previous high school building. Mind you, we were leaving out the parking lot to begin with in a car. Somebody didn't want you to leave from your past. Somebody wants you to stay in the same karmic cycles. Lulu. And then I was about to walk toward the front of the school, but I wasn't walking toward the front of the school. I was walking in front of some other cars. So I guess a reversal back to center was at. And I start walking across the avenue. An authoritative leader towards Virgo. A Virgo want to be more than what they is to you. There's a Virgo sun sign that want to be more than what they is to you, or people. Somebody think they really Don Dada. Somebody really think they the president. Somebody really think like they really like giving that vibes, and it's not. Authoritative leaders, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, very significant. So I'm about to go across the avenue and leave the high school, all the childish shit behind. This karmic cycle somebody wanted me to be in, right? And I'm about to go over near the library. So I'm about to go over there near the library and I'm about to go up these motherfucking stairs, bitch. I'm about to gain some justice in this situation. And as I'm going up the stairs getting justice, I see at a distance now, back in the day from my old high school, across the avenue at the library, there's a section where I was in the dream state where it was predominantly for the foreigners. Predominantly like the Haitians. The Haitians would go onto this side of the library and go like, talk to their friends and, do their thing wherever the case may be, and then the other side would be the African Americans. Now, we're not doing African Americans versus Haitians. We're not doing that shit. We're not. Because I already chose my side. Now, at a distance where it's a whole bunch of trees and it's a shaded area, it's like a parallel message because, like, once again, somebody changed their face into somebody else. Like, in the previous dream I had 2 days before, it was somebody pretending to be my motherfucking boyfriend in the dream state, and it was two niggas I don't fuck with. One nigga I've never let touch my body. Now in this dream, the first I see a Haitian man, not man, but some I guess. So I see like a Haitian person. It's a guy though, and he's in the shaded area and he's making a phone call, like trying to be sneaky and shit like that. Then the Haitian man changes into a light skinned complexion woman. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know. It might be a Haitian woman, could, or it's somebody who was trying to do something in the spiritual, sneaky against you. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be a Scorpio. So it's not placement. We're trying to do something against you, whatever the case may be, in regard to your connections, but you're gaining justice because they even tried it, bitch. So I gain justice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, gaining justice in regards to earth signs. Um, so you're gaining justice in this situation because somebody could have tried to spiritually attack you. Somebody could have tried to be shady towards you. Somebody could have tried to do some sort of divination against you. It didn't work because it was trying to be childish. And Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, very significant in regards to our earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The dream starts over again. Now it's nighttime in the same location. Instead of being in the motherfucking vehicle with my Aquarius biological sister, like I said, coming out the parking lot in the beginning of the 2G Dreamcatcher, now I'm at the same location from when I was about to go across the avenue in regards to some democratic shit. Somebody didn't want you to have a vote. Now it's nighttime. So this is Scorpio embodiment for sure, for sure. It could be just telling you that the person who's doing a Scorpio, somebody trying to hide some shit. They don't want you to know something. So instead of being at the first place of the parking lot, I'm at the place where I'm about to cross the avenue near somebody's car. So God showed me what the fuck going on. So it's nighttime. I'm about to cross the avenue, go across the avenue back to the staircase to go up the staircase. Before I can even make it to the staircase and go across the street, I'm observing at the roadside of where the Haitian man and that light complexion woman used to was at. They was in the background of the situation. Somebody was trying to make a call to do something sneaky, something shady. Now I'm seeing in front of where them people was at in the first part of the dream. On the roadside. And what's so ironic, like, because my Lulu, my Virgo male ex-lover, he didn't put them stickers up everywhere in the town, bitch. I now know certain things that I probably wouldn't know if I wasn't paying attention. So like that particular place where he put the sticker as if by that roadside is on the corner of a one way, and the sign over there where that roadside is, where they was kind of nearby, has a sign that says "Do not enter." So it's like God could have told somebody could have told this person, yo, leave that person alone. Like, stop fucking with this person. Stop doing them, trying to do them something. They ain't fucking listen. One moment. I got a cup of water. It's pina colada. I love drinking cut waters, but only significant, like 2 different flavors. Actually, just one. It's not even this one. I like the lemon drop one because I never got to experience a lemon drop, and then I tasted the lemon drop flavor. I really love it. But this whole summer, even before the summer, I stopped drinking it because there was this Aquarius woman. She's older than me by like a year or 2, and I previously worked with in regards to my ex lover Lulu. Like, even though she be trying to play this shit out of Lulu, I always know when somebody who's my opera enemy and they try to wish me bad previously because they didn't turn obsessed, and then they try to mimic me and shit like that, whether it's in good intent or not. I was getting all summer when I was around Lulu last year. I was getting me cut waters, because I just was introduced to cut waters. And I kept drinking lemon drops all year. Then God be like, no, God used my man to tell me stop drinking cut waters. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop drinking cut waters previously. It was one of my days where I did my rounds. I had to block bitches and shit. Block bitches and niggas because of that tourist producer I don't fuck with like that. The bitch he was trying to use against me, I fuck with. I'm playing. This bitch had a motherfucking case. This bitch had a motherfucking case of fucking lemon drop cut waters. Like she was advertising that shit in her motherfucking profile picture. I'm like, bitch blocked. I'm like, I'm not drinking cut waters no. Then I just seen this video, and I'm like, I know I'm right. See, I love when I'm right when I don't have to do nothing. That's the best kind of right. This woman did a content on TikTok the other day, and she was like, she didn't know that because like the owner of Cutwater made a video online informing people that the reason why it's called Cutwater is because you're supposed to cut the drink in half. The this of Cutwater is two drinks in one, so you're supposed to literally drink half, save the rest for later, and that's what I've been doing. Whole time I haven't been drinking like a full cup. Who the fuck is drinking a full cup water? Like, are you dumb? This bitch talking about she been drinking the whole pack of cut water straight. I'm like, God, oh my gosh. Anyways, that cheese, what white cheese they put on that shit? Mm-hmm. I don't know what white cheese that is. I usually would know, but I don't think it's pepper jack. It might be that Montgomery shit. Colby Jack. Maybe it's Colby Jack. Or do you think it's Swiss? I don't think it's Swiss. It's not Swiss. Ooh. It might be my favorite cheese. I don't think they put no Gouda on there. They didn't put no Gouda on there. It might be might be my favorite. What the fuck is that shit called? I've been using it a while. I'm about to call that shit Monster. What the fuck is that shit? I can see it in my head now. Monster, Moonster. It might be Moonster. Where the fuck y'all get? Where y'all get that in y'all motherfucking budget? Man, that shit might just be Colby Jack. I'm gonna look into this, or maybe it's just white cheese. Maybe it's just white cheddar cheese. I don't know. I'm gonna look into this. Anywho, anywho, if you was wondering, like I know it's when I explain certain shit to people, it sounds like I'm so obsessed with myself. Like, you think that person hating on you because they got a profile picture of cut water, you were drinking cut water last year. No. I think that person's obsessed with me because when I did a prior project with her via Lulu, my Virgo male ex lover, that nigga already was trying to. I don't know what he told her. I don't know what she experienced or what she's seen. She felt like she had to be the big boss or something like that to make an impression. She had to act like that to make an impression on the people we were working with, in regards to a particular project. Because she was already working with other people, I guess at the time she wanted to make a good impression on, I don't know, or she wanted to fuck on Lulu, I don't know, previously, when I was dating her. And it was a scenario where she was like nobody was listening to Lulu, and we were trying to do a music video, and she like everybody, come on, let's do the music video, and nobody was listening to her. So I looked at it. Was one of them interesting moments because she's an Aquarius Sun placement. And I have prominent Aquarius placement in my birth chart. So it's like on a level I understand you, and on another level I look at you even if you're older than me as like little sis because my younger sibling is Aquarius. So I understand who she is already before she even has to say anything to me. What she told me she was Aquarius, that's all I need to know. Other than my sibling, Aquarius Sun placement, I don't know. It's either I like her or I don't like you. It is what it is. So because it's something about Aquarius is sunshine placements and originality. Anywho, so she was like, everybody come on, let's go, this that there, because they wasn't listening to Lulu, who music video was to do the music video. They wasn't listening to her, so it was like instantaneously. She was like, all right, come on, everybody, let's do it. I thought I was helping. I seen her yelling at everybody, and nobody was listening to her. So I immediately at the same like literally like a reflex, bitch. I'm like. I get loud. I'm like, everybody get the fuck over here. Let's do this music video. Everybody turn around. Like, she seen everybody turn around when they ain't even budge for her fucking ass. She like, let's go, let's do this shit right now. Did I start yelling? I'm like, everybody get the fuck over here, let's go. Because it was so funny because in that moment after I said what I said, she seen everybody start looking around and budging like they about to start getting up and moving. She wanted to be the one to be like, I'm the reason these bitches is coming this way. So we was just going back and forth yelling at these bitches. That shit was funny as fuck. At that moment, I thought we was gonna be cool, bitch. I thought that we was gonna be cool. But she's too easily manipulated. Aquarius sunshine placement too easily manipulated. Even if Aquarius sunshine placement is not easily manipulated, bitch. If you know reverse psychology, you could easily manipulate them hoes. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm telling you. I had the previous Aquarius best friend. I have an Aquarius sibling. I've known Aquarius like for a very, very, very long time. You just gotta figure out what kind of Aquarius they is. You could manipulate the fuck out of them. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. But Megan Thee Stallion is a good freaking example because if you have the right people mentoring you, even if you are manipulating the Aquarius, if it's for a good reason, if it's for a good cause, like making money, it'll work out in your favor. But if you manipulate Aquarius to do some dumb shit, I wouldn't recommend that. Because then you're just gonna have a problem. Another scenario where she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's just saying anything. No, let me explain this. Megan Thee Stallion, Aquarius, sunshine placement, manipulation, control tactic theory even further. Megan Thee Stallion started her music career when she was in college, professionally. Her college classmates manipulated to her that she could do that shit. So she continued doing that shit. Alright? Then Megan Thee Stallion had got signed. And because of her fan base previously back then from the college students that manipulated her, basically boosting her ego that she could do the shit, she actually did the shit, then got signed. And that same morale carried her over to being signed. But then, while she was signed, somebody manipulated her like, you can get out this contract deal. You can do better. You can make more money. Manipulated her out of her contract deal. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Manipulated her out of her contract deal. And she did do better. And then it was like, keep shaking your ass. We're going to make money. She kept shaking her ass. But still making money. Like, this is what I'm talking about. If you manipulate Aquarius in the right way, if you don't, it's going to be a headache. That's the people the Aquarius left in the dust. Tell you. So back to the dream catcher, man, cause before I can even motherfucking at nighttime in the same place of the dream, so God showed me what really was going on. That I was gaining justice in the situation. Then showed me what's going on with the odd, basically Scorpio body. Nah, pull this shit in. So, so it's nighttime. I'm about to go across the avenue that has something to do with the government officials, tourist sleeper Aquarius, apartment placement. Somebody didn't want you to have a vote or say in a situation. Gotta say that's very, 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 very significant. You're gonna be hearing about something. And before I go across the avenue like I did the first time before I went to the because in the first part of the dream I went across the avenue and went to them stairs and was getting justice. Before I even got the opportunity to do that, I hear bitches and niggas crying, mostly bitches. I hear bitches and niggas crying, moaning, complaining. I'm like, where the fuck that shit coming from? They at the side of the road, on the other side, opposite side of where I was supposed to go up the stairs, bitch. And they're crowded amongst this group of niggas that's bodies are piled on top of each other. Dead, bitch. Unalived. Murdered. I'm just like, oh wow. I see someone significant to my ex lovers. Excuse me. I see somebody significant to my Aquarius biological sibling's ex lover. It seems like they were unalive, but whole time I'm knowing it's the Scorpio aunt and how she unalived her motherfucking husband basically. And my whole thing is I already had did a prayer, so I'm peeping game of what's really going on because I had did a prayer the day before, having the dream and the 2D catcher message, and I had told God, like, no, God was telling me actually while I was praying. He was like, your Scorpio aunt, she keep talking about she's scared to be in the house by herself. Mind you, it's the same woman who unalived her husband, so she wouldn't have to been in the house by herself, but she unalived her husband. Now she's scared. So like, she's saying all that, and she's trying to do all these different people bad in your family and stuff like that, but she's scared. At the same time, um, she was saying like she's scared because basically the people who's supposed to be coming to advocate and helping her, when they do that money exchange, they're gonna figure out that this bitch been trying to do them bad for years, more than decades now, bitch, and they're gonna want their fucking revenge. So that's why the bitch is scared. As I'm saying this now, my tummy want to try to make like a, because she had just an ugly ass bitch, like the motherfucking governor senate fucking wife said, bitch. Then like, God, I mean, I never get that type of stamp of a fucking approval on my life, like where a government official's wife be like, bitch, you ugly as fuck. Not a governmental approval of you being ugly, bitch. That's fucking funny. Like, that shit is fucking funny. If anything, let a government official be like, I'm beautiful, bitch. But that Scorpio, you ugly as fuck, ho. Now, she want to project on my belly. You can't project on my belly. You can't conceive children, Scorpio aunt. You never could. She heard that shit. Projecting on me because you can never conceive children, but other people bitches can. Bitch, your evil ways is the reason. Partially. Woo! Bitch mad as fuck. But then that's my whole thing. Bitch be mad as fuck trying to do you something in the spiritual. You expose them in their spiritual, but they still don't want a motherfucking fight in the real life. Like, at least me, my personal bias in regards to fighting, right? Being violent. At least in physicality things, if somebody want to fight you, they gonna ask you. Then you got the option to be like, nah, I don't want to fight. Some people consider that pussy. Depends on the situation. At least if somebody coming to you and actually fight, you gonna respect them more. But these bitches that be going into spiritual, trying to fight you with divination and shit like that, and then we come in real life like, what's up, and they be scared. No, beat the ass. In real life, if you ask somebody to fight and they don't want to fight, leave them the fuck alone, because then you will be a bully. And unless you consider yourself a bully, then that's a different situation. Then you're just a terrible person. Yeah. But if somebody been bothering you in the spiritual, trying to attack you in the spiritual, You don't give them no fair warning. Just oh, bang, like for real. Because no, only if you've been through it and you're aware, you understand how fucking annoying that shit is. Because you, when somebody attacks you in the spiritual, you can't go to the physicality of authoritative figures and be like, this person doing black magic. This person was doing weird shit with my pictures. This person, like you can't. They gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck, babe? This is why I'm saying, like, so beat the ask no questions afterwards. Ask no questions. You know they doing something to you in the spiritual. You can fight back with them in the spiritual. But if you feel in your heart you should knock them the fuck out, knock them the fuck out. I ain't about to even hold you. All the shit this bitch used to do to me, and all these and other bitches because of her, and the spiritual used to do to me back in the day. This is the exact reason why God says I don't need to be fighting nobody in the physicality and shit. Because bitches and niggas been trying to do me something bad because it's Scorpio on for decades out the womb, bitch. Spiritually attacking me when I was in the womb, came out the womb, all types of shit. You think I'm about to be fighting y'all? Y'all been fighting me in the spiritual for years. This is nothing but spiritual progression. Why you been degrading, bitch? I've been soaking up all your motherfucking skills and talents, bitch. Just so them skills and gifts can reincarnate into my spiritual gifts. So when you're gone, I make sure this shit don't continue. And nobody ever gonna do me like that. I promise. Anyways. So yes. So that was that part of the dream. And then the dream switched to I'm at a computer screen in the dark. Once again, Scorpio embodiment. I'm at the computer screen. Destiny, computer screen, technology. Hello. I'm in my calling Destiny. This Scorpio aunt witch. She not even a witch. Wanna be witch, bitch. The fuck? What the fuck? I didn't know witches get scared. Like no funny shit. I didn't know witches do spell work and magic and get scared. I didn't know that was a thing. Learn something new every day. So how you gonna get scared of some shit you conjure up? Like how you gonna conjure up your ass whooping, bitch? How you gonna conjure up? How you gonna be a witch? Conjure up you getting your ass whooped and then be scared. This why I be laughing at these hoes. Now, mind you, don't nobody want to touch this bitch. Except for the, and then the only person that like they not even advocating for you. The person who's supposed to be watching you and being around you and in your auric field possibly got AIDS, bitch. You can't make this shit up. This is anyways. So I'm at the computer screen. It's dark. It's giving Scorpio embodiment. For a reason, it was implied that these women who was crying about these men being unalive, all because they didn't want you to have a saying something, speak your mind, have a democratic vote, bitch, basically. Now they niggas was unalive, and for a reason, they tried to bring them niggas to mourn after in my bedroom. I'm like, what the fuck? It was implied that that's what they was doing. They was mourning after they niggas in my bedroom. So I go take a look at my bedroom. What the fuck going on? My biological father figure start walking up to me towards the bedroom, and all I see on the floor is a whole bunch of vomit. This could be somebody could have like somebody is sick. Somebody is sick about something you said, something like you did. I don't fucking know. Somebody could have tried to do a death spell on you and it turned into the back to in reverse. It turned into a fucking pregnancy, bitch. This bitch like, I want this bitch dead. Kill her and kill her nigga. Whoop, pregnancy. Ah! Kill this bitch. I hate her. I want this bitch and her nigga to die. Bloop. Happy marriage and pregnancy. Bitch sick as fuck. Anyways, then the last part of the dream. The last part of the dream was the explosion, the whole exposure of who the actual enemy was. It was my Scorpio aunt and the motherfucking ginger tea bitch. The Scorpio aunt was trying to walk past behind my back. So God is telling me that I might be having sex when my Scorpio aunt passes away. Like I might be in the middle of having sex as she passes away. Because this bitch been trying to play with Kundalini and sex magic and shit like that. So I'm just be having some really good sex. And unbeknownst to me, this bitch is gonna pass away because it's gonna be happening behind my back. This bitch is trying to do something behind my back. Somebody could try to do some sex magic on you, and then you gonna actually have some sex with your counterpart, your significant other, and then the person who's trying to do sex magic on you gonna motherfucking pass away, bitch, simultaneously. Um, because in the dream, the Scorpion always trying to project that from when I had conceived my child, that I would be harming my child. So now I just learned something new. Ooh, they mad. I'm telling the truth. I don't know, that song's very similar. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. I told God, I said, God, kill this bitch, unalive my Scorpio aunt, for real, because I feel like life is gonna be better for me and the general public, bitch. I feel like generations to come are gonna succeed after her death. Like I just know. So I just learned something. No shade. I'm not promoting violence or harm, but this needs to be said, and because this is coming from a spiritual connotation. If you've ever conceived a child, because we're not gonna bring this to the future, but we're talking about previously. If you ever previously conceived a child, and when they were young, because I know from personal experience, I'll say this first, and then I'll say what I say. I know from personal experience, when I was younger, I knew somebody was trying to spiritually attack me. Is my Scorpio aunt. When I was being too clumsy. I used to run into walls. Not think about it, it was directly where her mirrors used to be at. Um, I used to run into walls. I used to accidentally sit on my food. Um, I used to bang my head. I used to fall down the stairs face first. I used to do I already knew those were spiritual attacks. And as I got older, I realized it was because of my Scorpio aunt, because she was projecting negativity towards me. Now that I've said that, this is what I'm about to tell y'all in the spiritual connotation. If you ever conceived a child, and when they were young, it seemed like it was like while in your caretaking, like used to like hit the like like I don't know how to explain this without being rude. Accidental mishaps, like sometimes you enter in the room, the baby hit their head on something, not too hard, but like you just like, and then you as a parent, you just like, oh my god, especially if you're a new parent, oh my god, I just hit my child's head, oh my god, like by accidental, like not like literally, like because in the dream state, I saw my Scorpio aunt was projecting that when I had conceived my child, she wanted me to bang my child's head into like a desk. Desk is symbolic of Sagittarius embodiment. What? Parent teacher travel. A bitch who ain't never had kids. That's Scorpio aunt. Never conceived not one baby out the motherfucking pussy, bitch. Ugly asshole. Now, that nobody want to touch, by the way. Man, get a hoe. Now, and it was so funny because like in the dream she was projecting me to like to bang my child's head in to a desk. Sagittarius embodiment, parent teacher travel. Um, but my baby had like this cute face. Cute face. And it's like every time my aunt wanted me to project bang her into the desk. Because I used to have a desk in my room. Now I think I'm about to kill this whole like I don't give a fuck. Because of what I'm about to, alright. I mean when it happens I'm gonna let y'all know. I ain't about to even hold you. On God. Because like when my uncle passed away, I run for some reason he wasn't on the couch, he wasn't on the bed, he wasn't sitting up. This nigga was laying like a motherfucking snow angel on the motherfucking ground. dying bitch as like the authoritative figures and the family member was standing above him as he died. I promise you, my aunt passed away. I'm going live, and I'm like, ha ha, uh-huh, uh-huh. I'm promise you, it's like, I promise you, I'm gonna be childish that day. Like, I might not be like, but if I go live and you see a corpse on the floor, just know it's my Scorpio aunt. If I go live and I show y'all a corpse on the floor, just know it's gonna be my Scorpio aunt. So like, all right, guys. So like, because I have multiple platforms on this website, so yeah. So when my Scorpio aunt passes away and they find the body, when I go live, I will go live on this channel because then there will be a testimony time. Because then you're gonna see how everybody else is responding to this shit, and no, I'm not tripping. So that is a promise. Multimedia 7 Me, Jessica, is going to make to you guys as my supporters. When the day comes that my Scorpio aunt passes away and we find her body, I will go live on this channel. That is my promise to y'all. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do for y'all because this month is the this month is the anniversary of American Heritage Society. What, 3, 4 years now? 3 years now. 3 years. This is the third year. This is the third anniversary of American Heritage Society. I've only been doing this for 3 years. So when that day comes, my promise for y'all, because I was trying to figure out what to do for y'all for this anniversary month. That's my promise to y'all. When she becomes unalive, I will put on my flash, turn on my live camera, and show you her dead corpse. Because, and then because I know what that's gonna do. Anywho, excuse me. Y'all probably in the comment section like, what the fuck? You said for the edits. Why would I say that man? Why would I say that man is the best and he didn't stay alive? Now you talking about Tekka. I haven't heard of the artist Tekka in a long time. You see my makeup? I told you I took a nap. Well, my skin do look good though. Dreams can be all over the place depending on what's going on with yourself mentally. They were probably trying to get their, I don't know what TPS status is, reinstatement. Can you explain what TPS status is? I would really like to know more about that. I was just having this conversation with my mama, and we watch any of my content. Like, my biological mama is Aries, is very spiritually inclined, but she never soared to the levels of where her spirituality is supposed to be, and that's where her children had to take on somewhat of her destiny. I made sure in regards to the spiritual, in regards to church life, my other sibling took that aspect of it because church life is a lot, and I'm just because of my father's genetics, it's just like, will I ever go back to church? Yes. Will I go back to that church? I don't know, because I'm not a fake bitch. I'm not a fake bitch. Like that culture church wants me to come back so bad. My mentor wants me to come back to the church so bad, but like I'm not a fake bitch. I've been on the internet talking mad shit about y'all. Talking mad shit about y'all, but it's not mad shit. I'm talking the truth. So if I was ever to come back, I, I promise you, I would not care. I will get on the motherfucking pulpit on testimony time. But you got to plan a testimony, so like I don't need y'all motherfucking trying to narrate what the fuck I'm about to testify about. I will literally get on the pulpit at testimony time and be like, I was talking shit about y'all, and it was the truth, and I'm back. Drops mic. I don't give a fuck. Or I find it at a church. I don't give a fuck. Anywho, but what I'm also learning is that I had to say those things because for my uncle, like not necessarily for my uncle, but I'm also mad, a little upset at my uncle also because like it's so many like growing up, my family did not believe in children having anything to do with death, the topic of death, the planning of death, anything like that. They didn't want nobody, the kids, in regard to that. And now that my uncle died, now they want us to be a part of every motherfucking thing in regards to like knowing about the morgue and knowing about the wake keeping and all about the burial plans. And it's like, bitch, when we was kids, you ain't want to go to no motherfucking funerals. Now y'all want us to go to our uncle's funeral. And there's nothing wrong with going to a relative's funeral. But like this, my uncle was decent, but my uncle was also a colorist. My uncle, because like as much as we love uncle, let's tell the truth. My uncle was a colorist. That that's how he ended up in the situation he did with that wife of his, because he wanted to be a colorist. My uncle was a colorist. My uncle had a lot of money, but didn't get to go with that money. Actually had, because he was a colorist ass bitch, probably to take him out of this world unalive him for that money. But that she's still not gonna get. My uncle also had, because my his wife couldn't conceive children, he also had other children out of infidelity, and then come to find out there might be other children that is unknown to the family that we don't know about. You want me to go praise this nigga at a funeral? I'm sorry, love you, uncle, but like, my morals do not. With whatever you have going on with your lifestyle, appreciate you. I appreciate you for everything you did for me. That was one thing, but it's a very important thing in regards to alchemy. But other than that, I don't approve of the lifestyle that you was living. And that's just the truth. And I'm I ain't about to fake it for nobody. Anywho, but yeah, somebody wanted to harm you or somebody you know of, their image, their reputation, because they motherfucking cute or attractive, because they're ugly. So and all. That's it. All right, this is an SNR message. We did a whole bunch of talking to get to this, because I guess maybe this is like the gold at the end of the rainbow type shit. I'm gonna read the notes before I say what I gotta say. Someone did something unjust. Iceman date release Drake. Someone doesn't like melanated women and is abusive. A back to standard was done in regards to that. Something you learned about racism and colorism. Someone is either bisexual or doesn't want someone else dating and or talking to and or sexing someone else because of their own bias, prejudice against melanated women. Something about an older man sunning his younger colleagues. Been doing this so long, doing that shit for so long. Like sunning meaning like I birthed you niggas. I'm the reason. This is like Soldier Boy when he said I did it first. It's like Ray J when I said I did it first, like something like that. Someone is guilty by association. Very significant. Messages in regards to this SNR message, singer, rappers, and celebrities. This is a topic about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Notes in regards to the message about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Enemy and or enemies has previously been warned already. Hashtag the word of God manna. A man wanted to abuse women so she wouldn't get married and or get money. Second house placements. Hashtag psych back to sender prostitution. A man talked to woman to get something out of her. Hashtag Pisces embodiment. I live in the north. Drake has came. I'm not gonna tell you where in the north I live. Use context clues. I live close to New York. Drake is coming here. Excuse me. Drake has already came to my state to host a house party in New Jersey. I don't give a fuck. That's where I live at in this state. Drake has somehow made his way to New Jersey. I've never heard of a concert in New Jersey with Drake, to my knowledge. Maybe he has. I just never heard of it. I feel as though if I would previously, when I was Goo Goo Gaga, after, no Lady Gaga, over this nigga, since Degrassi was advocating for him previously, I feel as though I would have known about it. I would have went to one of them concerts. Howsoever, let's not forget that Nicki Minaj lives in New York. I said in the previous message, I don't think it's wise for Nicki Minaj to go visit Drake at this house party that he's invited the general public to. I don't think Nicki Minaj's husband would appreciate her going to this party, but he might have asked. I don't know. Why this state out of all states did Drake come to the throw a house party after I blocked him on every social media app? And Sexy Red. I didn't even block Sexy Red because of Drake. I blocked Sexy Red because of the Taurus producer I previously worked with, because this nigga, when I previously was working with him, wanted me to be the next Sexy Red, so he took a picture of Sexy Red and altered the photo of him being his baby mama, but was really trying to imply me and doing some Drake shit, i.e. the album Drake had with the baby mamas on there. I'm just meaning the handlers. Music industry people have handlers. Entertainment industry people have handlers. You can't handle somebody with a prominent Virgo placement. How many times can I tell you this? If the Virgo wants to be handled, they literally have to consent. I blocked this nigga on social media, and all of a sudden the nigga's having a party in my fucking state. I never heard of you being over here. I've never seen not one OVO tour date in fucking Jersey, bitch. No shade. I'm not calling you bitch. But not that I care nothing, but I need to reiterate that. I'm not talking to Drake like that, but I'm just saying. I already read Drake birth chart because I had to know, since I was previously so infatuated with him. I was infatuated with him before he got handsome, bitch. I need to see if he was like, there was a compatibility, because like the most attractive thing for me for Drake is his artistry. And even though I did not listen to the Iceman project because of popularity, it would come on my For You page previously, and he literally was giving the vibes of my previous ex-lover Lulu, the Virgo male ex-lover. So it, like, trying to rap, I'm not saying Drake can't rap, but like trying to rap, but you overthinking it so freaking hard that it's cringy to me, because you're trying to get me to like you so dang freaking bad. Somebody losing out on some motherfucking money ain't me, ho. But money comes to me now. What does the singers and rappers and celebrities know about this channel message? That's very significant. Ooh. Something about Taurus or second house placement. Thank you, God. Oh, excuse me. These two came in reverse. Someone's not thankful to God. They don't have many ideas to produce things to do. They're not enjoying what they do. They're about to be. They're about to be getting. Oh my gosh, your enemy or op is about to be getting a summons from the archangels of the angelic realm from God. Is going to send them to beat them the fuck up. Oh my gosh, I don't know what this person did to get the whole legion of archangels to come attack them, but like, in regards to me and my supporters, is in our defense, to defend us for something somebody tried to do to us, because someone was trying to project onto you to have like brain farts and lack creativity and hate your life, basically not enjoy anything, and because that's how they're feeling about their life, and that's what's going on in their life, and they try to put that shit on you, i.e. the beginning of the video when I was talking about the storage and me uploading content, use context clues. They feel really boring, i.e. listen what the fuck I just said about Lulu and Drake. I had caught when I previously was dating the Virgo male ex-lover. I told him, I think you like the Haitian Drake. But I was trying to compliment him because Drake was my favorite artist, or whatever the case may be. So I was trying to like alchemize some shit like that. God was like, no. And the nigga was even offended that I called him the Haitian Drake. He's like, no, like, I don't fuck with Drake. Now this nigga's rapping about. Now this nigga did some lame ass rap talking about he motherfucking the next Jay-Z, and I'm just like, Jay-Z is gay. Sorry, Beyonce. No, not sorry, but I'm sorry. Like, These, I'm sorry, but not sorry because these niggas is fucking annoying. Like these niggas is fucking annoying. A nigga will never. I don't know who needs to hear this. A nigga will never be that annoying to me where I have to become gay. I don't care. Niggas is not that annoying where I have to become gay. It's never happening. Libra justice. You're getting justice in your career field. And man, I receive it. Somebody wanted to be your competitor though. Somebody wanted to smoke with you. Somebody could just be smoking cannabis, bitch. Don't talk to somebody. A Sagittarius prominent placement. You're gonna be receiving some communication about something now. You're gonna hear about a Sagittarius prominent placement. Abundance is leaving their life while it's going getting to yours. Life. Pisces, Sagittarius. Oh, your enemy or op, something's going on with them in regards to their parenting or co-parenting, something like that. Or if they're not excuse me, oh, it's an issue. If it's somebody who want to act like they your mama or your daddy or some shit like that, and they not even related to you, bitch, something about to happen to them. Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, or mother figures, you're good. Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius entertainer, bitch. They keep trying to say something's going on with, like, no funny shit. I'm not trying to be. Something's going on, like, because I remember this exact feeling, not like physically, but I remember this exact feeling previously with the Terror Reader Phoenix Marvelous when she wasn't uploading for a very long time. And I'm like, this is so unlike her. And I was like, maybe she's on vacation. Maybe she's doing what's called. I'm trying not to think too hard about it because that's not my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to be caring that hard, but I just knew something was going on. And then come to find out she had been jailed. There's something going on with Nicki Minaj, kind of similar, as she hasn't been uploading and stuff like that. She's been uploading more recently, but there's something behind the scenes going on with Nicki Minaj. So if you care for that bitch, pray for her. Dang, y'all y'all fuck with her. All right. What is that? What? Who's gay? Ain't me though. He said, "Hey, family friendly. Does this look a family friendly page?" Um, he said, "Please be quiet. I hear someone. It's me talking." God always answers my prayers. Somebody, Nicki Minaj doesn't feel like her prayers have been answered. I'm just all right. Nicki Minaj doesn't feel like her answers have been prayed, but me and my supporters' answers have been prayed. She feels like her fans and her supporters are turning on her because people are speaking up against her. The only person I'm gonna say is Mulatto. This is the person recently I've seen. I mean, like, all right. I ain't gonna hold you. Trim. Trim is the All right. Let me say one thing. Mulatto. I don't know if she came in contact with Nicki Minaj prior to. I don't know if somebody told Mulatto how Nicki Minaj be acting to other women in the industry. I don't know if she just knew. But Mulatto knew to record that conversation with Nicki Minaj and then put it and leak it to the general public, whether she did it or somebody else did it. And this was happening at the same time that Trim is still to this day harassing Nicki Minaj. But I'm not saying, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Trim is going a little overboard with it, but you never know what's going on behind the scenes. Trim literally got her foot into the music industry, and the way she did it was with an homage to Nicki Minaj. Trim had other music where she didn't necessarily sound like Nicki Minaj, but when Nicki Minaj basically was doing all that extra shit, talking about like she don't fuck with her, that's when Trim just was like started ODing with the shit. No pun intended, God forbid. But like, Trim is the example of Nicki Minaj karma. Because Nicki Minaj really doesn't like when other female rappers try to be like her. But then we seen what happened with the Lil Kim situation. She was like, oh, that I wasn't trying to do that. This and the third. And she was mad about that. Like, I don't know what's going on with y'all Sagittarius. Y'all like Sagittarius love talking shit about other people. This is my perspective, my own personal bias. Sagittarius sun signs love talking shit about other people, whether it's true or false. And then when somebody else tells Sagittarius how the fuck they look, how the fuck they acting, same fucking way. Sagittarius just a mad ass bitch. It's so interesting. Like I was, this is what I was trying to say earlier. When I was watching that piece of content, and that Taurus producer tried to come in energy to deflect from the information I was going to learn about my love life. After that scenario happened, and God told me what I needed to know, I went onto that content creator's page, and the first thing I seen next to the video where they was talking about my love life, this bitch wrote. She has. I didn't even watch the content because I knew what I had to see. The content said it was named. It said you can't out hoe a Sagittarius. I mother. That literally made my freaking day because the previous Sagittarius friend I used to be friends with, that bitch looks for any opportunity to make me look like I was a hoe. Now, when I was younger, I used to do some hoe ass shit. I had my whole face very early. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad I got that out the way. So now, when I'm a grown ass woman, I don't gotta be no whore. This same woman that I previously used to be friends with, as a Sagittarius, she was motherfucking getting impregnated every other motherfucking week and aborting them bitches. The only reason why I can come up on any public platform, the only reason why I can go to any freaking person if I ever freaking want to, and I don't care to, by the way, and talk shit about my previous Sagittarius friend because the amount of shit that bitch used to be talking behind my back into my face. One day, previously, that bitch had, this one we was in high school. We were best friends since middle school previously. God forbid this friendship on my child's life, for real. That bitch was like, we was in the auditorium, and she had met this girl I had class with, and she was trying to make friends and stuff like that with somebody who was in my class, which was premeditated, and I didn't really like the bitch because she was a gossiper. I didn't really like the bitch. So the bitch she started telling the bitch how many niggas and their names I had sexual relations with at that age while I was like a sophomore or something like that. And the bitch was like, dang, you been sexually active in this and third. Like, bitch, it was less than a handful. But I'm just like, why the fuck would you be making friends with a bitch that I had class with and you don't have class with? And be telling her my personal business, but you're supposed to be my best friend. Why are you telling them their names and how many niggas? Like, ain't you supposed to be making your friends your own way? Why you need me and what I got going on to make a friend? And then she still don't want to be your friend, bitch. This bitch wanted to make it seem like I was the whore and I was doing all this shit like that. Mind you, I was lover girl. I was lover girl. I was just a lover girl, running no money. I was just lover girl who. I was just lover girl who, at a young age, just met horny, not good young men that didn't know anything about romance because at that age we were horny. And I was trying to be lover girl. I'm watching Disney and High School Musical, all this type of shit. I'm thinking that what life was supposed to be. Shout out to Disney for previously making females believe that like life was supposed to be a specific way, and then they got into the real world and they realized that's not what the fuck was going on. That shit, all that Disney shit don't really correlate until you were a grown woman, by the way, and you're not in school. No shade. So your enemy or op are losing friends, or if they're not losing friends, they're being associated with the wrong people who want to see them doing bad karma. They're not gaining achievements. They're not motivated. They're not in any leadership position. Your enemies and ops actually are befriending enemies and ops of them, and these people are like punking them. You know, like how this is hypothetical example, right? You know, like how you date somebody hypothetically, and then some way somehow you meet the friend group of the person you're dating, and then the people that's associated with the person you're dating, they be like, yeah, go do that store run, go buy some bag of chips, punking the shit out of that nigga or bitch. That's what your enemy or op is going through in regards to their friend group. They're getting punked by their friends who are not really their friends. Because they're not giving leader vibes. It could Leo. What's the opposite of Leo? Aquarius. I don't know what the fuck going on. This person's value is not protected, and they're losing a lot of money. Um, because they're your enemy or op is associating themselves with the wrong people. This person could have tried to your enemy or op could have tried to affiliate themselves with people who they thought was gonna do you something because maybe these people are doing them something. So they like if they're so mean and evil and cool to them and they're friends with them. If they bring your name up and be like you don't fuck with them and they have some sort of allegiance together that they would then do the same bad shit to you, but it don't even matter because like you're not friends with these people. You don't have to talk to these people. You don't have to be around these people. The actual person who's advocating for you to be done bad like them and within their friend group with their friends is being done dirty. But me and my supporters, we're having the right friends. We're gaining achievements. We're very motivating. We're motivating and we motivate ourselves. We are people of leadership. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Zodiac, embodiments and placements very significant. We're protecting our value, our second house placement, and we welcome infinite income. And everything I said is correct. All right, that's the message. That was a lot. All right. See ya.